Hello friends, and welcome to Cooking with Rod. All the ingredient amounts will be down in the description below, and you can pause the video as you do each step of the recipe. If you make this recipe, please leave a comment and let us know how it went. Okay, today we're making peanut butter cookies. This recipe is a bit weird because normally you would mix up your dry ingredients and set that aside, and then cream your butter and sugar together, and then add your dry to the wet. But this one's a little different, as you will see. Okay, here we go. Okay, the first thing you're gonna need is a half a cup, 114 grams or 1 stick of unsalted butter at room temperature. Okay, you're gonna put the butter into the bowl of your stand mixer and cream that until nice and smooth. Next, you're gonna scrape down the sides of the bowl. Then we're gonna need a half a cup or 100 grams of white sugar, 1/2 a cup of packed brown sugar, and 1/2 a cup of smooth peanut butter. 1/2 a teaspoon of kosher salt, 1/2 a teaspoon of baking powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Okay, we're gonna put all that in the bowl of the stand mixer and mix it until smooth. Then we're gonna scrape down the sides of the bowl. Then we're going to add 1 large egg, room temperature. We're going to mix that in for about 1 minute. Now we need 1 1/4 cups or 150 grams of all-purpose flour. Then with the mixer on low speed, we're going to very slowly add in the flour until it's mixed in. Then you may need to stop partway through and scrape down the sides of the bowl. Now we want to scrape down the bowl, form a ball of dough, and then cover it with plastic and put it in the fridge for 2 to 3 hours. Okay, so after 2 to 3 hours, we're going to preheat our oven to 375 Fahrenheit or 190 Celsius. Yeah, then we're going to need a sheet pan covered with a silicone baking mat. Okay, we're going to use a small cookie scoop, and we're going to scoop the dough onto the silicone lined cookie sheet. Okay, we're going to bake those for about 10 minutes and then leave them on the cookie sheet for about 5 minutes before moving to a wire rack. I just did mine kind of rustic looking. If you want, you can use a fork to put the cross hatches on the cookie balls before you put them in the oven. Yeah, I'm going to put these in the fridge when they're completely cool. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ball up a piece of parchment paper. That way it stays in the container that I'm going to put the cookies into. Yeah, they'll last for about a week or so in the fridge in an airtight container. So there we go, peanut butter cookies. Enjoy. If you like my content, I'll put a couple of videos that you can watch until my next upload. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell, and share with your friends. We'll see you next time.